Hello everybody, it's Tater 540. Welcome back to Let's Play Illusion of Gaia. It's been a while since we've been here in this game, but that's okay. In the last episode, we were exploring the Nazca Ruins paintings, which you can see down there below the Sky Garden, which we got mysteriously sucked up into. Some people have been telling me that the story in this game isn't very well explained, and I agree. So what I'm going to do from now on is make sure to stop and talk to some of the townspeople, and maybe we can get a little bit better background on exactly what the hell's going on. These are Moon Tribe guys, and if you talk to these guys, like, they really just tell you, like, give you little hints on how to get by in this particular dungeon, which is fairly difficult actually. It's the longest and hardest that we've done thus far, but the gist of it is that the boss exists in this little bridge area that you can see over here to my left, and what we have to do is go in each of these 4 different passageways, which will each yield a crystal ball that we put in these slots, and each of them will give us a block for a bridge that'll lead us over there. So fortunately, you can do each of these 4 sections individually and come back here and save and heal up as you need to. There's no particular order that you have to do these in, so I'm just going to do them clockwise and call it good. I'll head here first. In the meantime, we'll talk a little bit about how like what's actually happening in this game. So as we said earlier, Will's father was an explorer, and he was looking for a place called the Tower of Babel, which he discovered, and everybody came back from except Will's dad. And Will, on an adventure to find his lost father, has learned of a giant meteor that could potentially crash into the earth and destroy everybody, and it's up to him and his unexplained psychic powers to find the mystic statues and stop it. And really, that's it. Like, we're going around all these different ruins, finding the mystic statues, which we're eventually going to use at the Tower of Babel in order to stop this major catastrophe. Now, like I said, this dungeon is going to be quite a bit longer than the ones that we've done so far, and quite a bit more complicated. Like, there's actually real puzzles in this dungeon, but I'm pretty sure I've got it figured out, so it won't be a big deal. Also, there are only 2 red jewels to find here. The first one is here. Neither of them are very hard to find, as you can see. The other one we'll pick up here in a little bit. Now, the gimmick to this dungeon is that there are 2 sides of it. There's the first side, which we are on right now, which is kind of green and like all the enemies are blue. And there's the other side, which we jump and flip over to like so, which will contain most of the actual puzzles. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot to say about it, is that we've got to go through... Oh, jeez. But anyways, you want to watch out for these ball worms, because they jump, and once you destroy them, like, on top, the ones just, like, blow up in an arc and it doesn't hurt you, but these just, like, blow up at random, and those do hurt you. So they can actually be pretty annoying if you're not paying attention. Come on, there we go. Okay. I should, be able to have this memorized by now. Oh, jeez, man. Yeah, this one may actually put some hurt on me. Hopefully I won't have to start it over, but I'm going to save in between each of these sections to make sure that I don't have to start the whole thing over, because that would be really crappy. Okay, whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Yeah, those red fireball things, you can't destroy those, so don't try to. What the... Come on, okay. Whoa. Okay, hold on. There we go. I was losing some frames per second there, so I couldn't see the red balls floating around. They were killing the crap out of me. Okay, and now we're good. There we go. We may actually have to use a couple of our herbs in this dungeon, just because of its length. Not because any of the enemies are particularly difficult, but because it's really long. Wait, which way do we go first? I forget. This way? There may be some instances here where I sort of forget which way to go because this is kind of a confusing place. Um, if I get like super lost, then I'll cut that out until I find out where it is I actually need to be. I mean, okay, hold on, I had to use an herb already. Jeez, man. Alright. Okay. I'm telling you, man, these little exploding balls, like, you can see the shadow of where these balls are gonna land, like, just a half a second before they do. That's really all the indication. What is it? Look at that, there's like a ghost face in the explosion there. I never realized that. That's kind of cool. Alright. Okay, sometimes it's better to just stand still while all those balls are falling down, exploding around you. Alright, so let's head this way. And this gives us an herb, I believe. Yep, okay. Might as well kill this guy while we're here. Speaking of backtracking in this game, there's a lot of it in this dungeon. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. But none of the backtracking's too far, so I probably won't cut any of that out. Okay, let's find the crystal ball. So I had a awesome New Year's, and awesome New Year's, I suppose is more proper. I don't know about how you guys did, but I did pretty awesome, which is also why I haven't posted anything until today, because I just really haven't been up for it. Or tonight, I mean, I don't know, it's pretty late already, it's like 2:30 in the morning. Oh, hopefully this won't take me too long to do. Alright, and here's our first crystal ball. Alright. That's 1 of 4 in just a few minutes, so we should actually be able to make pretty good time here. The boss here isn't that bad either. Like, he almost kicked my butt when I did my practice run, but he's not that bad, honestly. He's a lot less scary than you'd think he would be for a place like this. Alright. So now all we have to do is since we cleared all the enemies and got the crystal ball, all we have to do is head on back to where we were. This first section, like, really I feel like the difficulty level goes in clockwise order. Like, this one here isn't too bad, but then the ones on the other sections are a little bit tougher. There we go. Alright, let's put our crystal ball here. Yep, and see we get a section of the bridge. We just have to rinse and repeat, and then we'll make it out of here. But first I'm going to go ahead and save. Really, the saving takes a long time, so we might just actually skip that. Alright. And then we'll get freed in here in a second, so that way we'll be less likely to die. Which will be nice. This is a really long dungeon. It's going to be hard for me to like talk about it too, just because it's going to take me so long to do. There's not really much to say, except for maybe just like getting around the puzzles and whatnot. So this is, well, I guess, first upload of 2012. Is that something to be proud of? I don't really know. With much more to come, and I hope everyone's staying in tune for Zoda as well, as that's actually my real pet assignment right now, as I'm really liking doing that game. Not to say that I don't like this one, but this is just a fun introductory LP to do. I've already got some future ones planned, all of which I'm very excited for. But I need to finish this one first now that I've started it, and we're a good portion of the way through it already. Alright, and here's where we can actually get freedom. It was necessary for the rest of this dungeon to make sure we don't die. And we'll go ahead and save here too, why not? While we're there. That is one thing about this place, is that it's pretty long, but the save points are pretty generous. So there's a lot of them. There we go. None of these enemies are really that tough, but they can be pretty annoying. Okay. Hope you guys are listening to music because it's pretty good. Or at least I think it is. Oh, jeez, man. I always feel like such a noob when I'm playing this game. I always feel like I'm such a noob when I'm playing any of these games. Like, I've died in every episode of Zoda so far, and I got a game over in the last one. Like, I just feel like a total noob. Because it's one of those things where, like, you can only play well when nobody is watching, but when I know people are watching right now, then I play terribly and I get lost and go in circles like that. But yeah, we'll make sure to actually include more of the story in this game rather than I have previously, because it feels like I've just been skipping a lot, which I have, but you know, it kind of seems like the story's really empty, like I'm just not really telling anybody about it. But the thing is that I'm on time limits, because I don't want to like make a super long episode and have it just be about story. But at the same time, like, you know, it's just not making any sense. So I am gonna like focus on that a little bit more. And anyways, our second red jewel is not over here. It's in a later area, so disregard that. Just forget I said it. But we're gonna get there, I promise. I promise. Okay. There's really like the first couple of areas, like these two areas, really aren't that puzzly. They're pretty linear. But the last one, like the third and the last one especially, are going to get pretty ridiculously intricate. It's almost like you're doing two dungeons because you got to do the top and you got to do the bottom. Alright, I'm going to life up here so that'll cure us. Okay. Oh, I can't see them again. Yep. There we go. Sometimes those red things just get so much in the way that you have no choice but to walk through it and just take the hit. There's our second crystal ball, so we're already halfway done here. Yeah, see, like right there, I have no choice but to walk through it and just take the hits. But that's not that big a deal, since I have plenty of herbs, and I have, you get, you know, save points and things like that you can heal yourself up at. Alright, so while we're running all the way back here... You know, people don't want to hear me sing. What am I thinking? Sometimes I get lost just backtracking. Like, how the hell did I get here? It just takes longer to do this than it does actually to get the crystal ball sometimes, it feels like. Okay. Yeah, so we have to go all the way back through this. Isn't this just stupid? Isn't it just stupid? Stupid. But some people are pretty confused about Will's ability to turn into Dark Freedom. And honestly, it really is, like, the game doesn't explain that at all. Like, you just, you come into dark space here with Gaia, and there's a statue of Dark Freedom there, and like, the statue talks to you and says, hey, my name is Freedom, and, I want to help you. And you can turn into him. That's really, like, that's the only explanation I can offer about that. Because there's just not much else to say about it. Alright. This third section might actually kind of screw me up a little bit, because there's like a lot of backtracking and puzzling that goes on in here. Okay, we go this way first. Yeah. I mean, regardless, even if you get lost, like your first objective should be to find every enemy to kill, because they'll open up the extra pathways and okay, we don't need to go here yet, so we do need to go up this way. A lot of the times you can just go by process elimination. By the way, sorry if I sound a little bit funny. I've had some sinus problems for the past couple of days that have been kind of screwing me up a little bit. But there's our second red jewel, so we're good. Okay, I know we hit this switch. Do we go back? Yes? I think so. I think we go back right now. Yeah. Okay. Alright. And then that'll let us go left. Alright, yeah, we got this. We're good. So far so good. Of course, I say that, and here in a few minutes I'm going to be like, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Hang on, I have to check. Which is so lame. I hate that I have to do that. But, oh, jeez, man, there's another one around here. I'm sure like those guys, like the little fireballs are showing up in the video, but they're not showing up on my screen very well because I guess Fraps is kind of lagging them out a little bit. But so if it looks like I'm just being stupid and running into them, just roll with it, I guess. Just since I'm already kind of a noob anyway, just let it go, okay? Just let it go. Okay. Anyways, so here's the deal. That chest contains our crystal ball, and we have to set it up to where we can run across a bunch of ramps here. See, and from this other side, and they'll ramp us up there. There's more ramping to do. Lots of ramping in this game. Oh, geez, there it is again. But first I have to remember how to get there. I think we actually need to go through here. I like how we're able to stand on the back of this garden. Yeah, this is where we need to be. We need to hit this from the outside so we don't get trapped in it. Because those switches raise and lower these pillars. It's like a Zelda puzzle all over again. Okay. Yeah, we have another dark space gate here, so we might as well stop in and heal since we are hurting a little bit. And we actually, like, it makes it easier to play as Will for this part, just because he can break those statues with the Psycho Dash, whereas Frieden has no ability to break them whatsoever, but we can get around that because, well, I just like being Frieden. So it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, basically what we need to do as Frieden is move this bottom statue back just a little bit. Yep, and then circle back around. Yeah, that's going to take a really long time, so just bear with me. But we're already, like, almost through it, so no big deal. Alright, we'll run back over. Okay. Oh, I didn't do the ramping noise, but that's okay, because that ramp wasn't really that epic. We only do the ramping noise for epic ramps. Okay. Can't go that way. Yep, see, here's another one of these that we're probably just going to have to run through. But we've got full health, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, no, we managed to get around it. Okay. Okay, now we'll unleash the rest of them. And just walk right on by them. I don't know why, but the flashing enemies just really don't show up all that well. I don't know if they're really showing up in the video either. It might just look like I'm running into nothing. But just so you know, there are enemies there, and they are kicking my butt because I can't see them either. That is, if nobody else can see them. Oh, come on, you. There we go. Alright, I think we go up here. Nope, we don't. Go down. Okay, there's a Guardian statue. Ah, okay. I know where we are now. Alright, we get a strength upgrade, so we know we've killed all the enemies now. Let's kill this guy's sword. Like, basically the only thing you fight on these things is the sword. And then once you kill that, you can move the statue in case, like, you didn't guess already, because I've already done that, like, twice. Okay, step on the sound and makes it click. Okay, so we just pull the statue onto it, and that's what moves the blocks down there from the middle. So really, like, because I'm on the underside of this, and you know these blocks are up, you know the same blocks on the mirrored side on the other part are down. Ugh, jeez, man, I'm like burping all the time. Okay, so I think at this point we're done here. Oh god, we can run back down. Just get the F out of here. I hate being on the bottom side because the enemies are a little bit tougher on the bottom side than they are on the top. Alright, now this part's a little bit tricky as Frieden, so what we're going to do, move these guys over, and then move them down, and then make sure to run across the top so we don't run into we don't run into it on our way down, or else we'll have to go all the way back over. Ta-da! Alright, that went a lot smoother than I thought it would. If I'm in the mood for it, I may go ahead and do the next episode of Zoda. I don't know. I might. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after I get done with this. Because, well, this actually doesn't have that much more left. Thankfully, because, you know, we are on time limits and whatnot. Stupid time limits. Why can't you guys just, like, watch a 11-hour stream of me playing this game straight through? Wouldn't that be funny? You know, you just like put it down and pick it back up at your leisure, And it's just me just doing nothing but grinding all the way through this game in one go. Or at least as long as I could stand it. I don't know how long I could go. But it would be funny towards the end to see me just like get progressively tired. That would be pretty interesting. Okay, this one actually forces you to do some like trick ramping. I don't know, this is starting to sound like a Tony Hawk game. Trick ramping, here we go, here we go, here we go. That's how you trick ramp, right there. So like, you have to like ramp and then hold the D-pad up so that you go to the right ramp. Excuse you. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Hiya! Alright. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy. We actually don't want to take that ramp just yet. We can come down here and kill a couple of dudes. But this is our exit. I mean, I guess it isn't necessary that we come down here and kill these guys first, but I mean, we're here, so we might as well. Alright, now we gotta do another. Well, we gotta do an epic ramp and stop. So watch this crap. Okay. I know everybody loves my sound effects. Okay. We're okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not dying yet. Okay. So many explosions. Alright. Here's what we gotta do to this guy. Dark Friar him so we can fight just the sword. Alright. Now we can pull him so we'll land on the switch. Click. Alright. We kill all these guys. Sentry guards. I think that's what they're called. I'm not really sure on that. Okay, I don't think we need to go that way yet. Excuse you. Excuse you again. Kill these guys. No. Maybe I should just make an entire episode of sound effects, just not really explain anything, just all the time. But that sounds like that would be really annoying, and I wouldn't blame you for that. Some people do singing episodes. I can't do singing episodes. I'm not witty enough for that. I watched a bit of someone else's Zoda Let's Play. Some British guys was going at it, and his was much more entertaining than mine, but that's okay. I'm not going to tell you what it was either, so you just keep watching mine and not his. Jerks. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, now we can go down here. Now we've killed everything, I think. Okay. Now this one actually offers you an option, like you have to go up or down. We want to go up first so we can get the item, and then we'll come back and go down. But first we kill all these guys so we can get all the upgrades and whatnot. I told you from the very beginning that it's in your best interest to kill all the enemies, for this very reason. Because if you don't, well, you're just cheating yourself then. I don't think we need that statue for anything either. I don't think we do. Okay. Alright, epic jump one. Spit all over my computer screen just now. Okay, maybe we'll just wipe that off real quick. Alright, we're good. I don't need to be getting any spit in my keyboard. Or else my computer might not work, and then we'd get a really screwed up recording, wouldn't we? But anyways, you make that first jump to the top ramp, and then you just circle back around. And now we're at the same place we were, and we can go down the bottom ramp. Alright. Come on, you. Come on, you. Alright. So I went to see Sherlock Holmes today. It was pretty good, actually. It wasn't anything like the Sherlock Holmes books, but, I mean, we already knew that from the first movie. Because, for example, like, Sherlock Holmes is an action hero somehow. Like, I almost got, like, kind of got the feeling that he was, like, supposed to be some kind of martial artist. Like, some kind of, like, kung fu master. I don't know, he's Sherlock Holmes, so I guess he can do pretty much whatever he wants, but just felt a little, like, un-Sherlock Holmes-y. except for like the plot of the story, which was all about this like intrigue, like this big mystery to solve and all these bad people to take down. And Professor Moriarty was in this movie, so like his main rival was in there. All right, got all the bridge now. Let's go ahead and save first before we take on this boss. But anyways, Sherlock Holmes was pretty good. I don't know if I would put it on like my favorite movies of all time, but like it was still pretty entertaining, and um, Robert Downey Jr. does a pretty good job as Sherlock. At least I think he does. Jude Law is an excellent Watson though. But anyways, enough about that. Let's kill this boss. We get this dissolving platform that will only dissolve as fast as we're walking on it, so you can't fall off of it. Alright, here he is. Here's the bastard now. He doesn't do a whole lot except fly around and shoot feathers at you. Which is stupid that he almost kicked my butt the last time I fought him. But that's really all he does right there. Just those three moves. In the meantime, we're falling down off of the Sky Garden while we're fighting this guy because it's so epic. We've already killed him. You've defeated the huge demon. That says you've defeated the huge demon. A little typo error there, I guess. Look, a mystic statue. Okay, that's our second mystic statue. That means we only have 4 more, which means that we still have a ton more of this game to do. We still haven't even seen the third form that we can turn into for our Dark Will powers, Gaia space thing, whatever. A strange noise fills the air around you. From out of nowhere, you hear Neil's voice. Will, you're falling to the ground. Grab the airplane and we'll fly out of here. Now, it doesn't really tell you how to grab the airplane, but what you do need to do is just go ahead and jump off this platform since you're falling anyway. Epic danger music, and he misses us! What a bastard. Shoot, I dropped a contact. His contact fell out and he missed us. That's awesome. I like how he has contacts. Kara's like, you asshole, why'd you drop Will? You're such an asshole. Neil, it's still a little ways to the ground. Try again. Okay, I'll get him this time. So we just repeat the same animation. I like how Lance is just hanging onto the tail of the plane somehow. Alright, we were rescued. And we're out of danger. We've got the second mystic statue. It was a pretty awesome day, if I do say so myself. That was a close one. Kara's crying, and so is Eric, because Eric's just as worthless as Kara. Don't cry, Will's been saved. I like how they can talk to each other while they're flying on a plane, God knows how high. Neil, you were great. This invention saved Will's life. Ha, don't flatter me. We should try and locate the next ruins. I expect the shape of Cygnus is the same as the shape of Mu. By the way, they have just discovered that the ruins that contain the mystic statues are on the map in the shape of the constellation of Cygnus. That's like what the whole last episode was about, in case you didn't catch that. So our next destination is going to be Mu, which is a really screwed up dungeon as well. To the ocean. Somewhere in the ocean is where it is. We're just going to fly over the ocean until we find it with whatever gas Neil just happened to have in his plane. Alright, so here we are off to our next destination, or crashing into it rather, I should say. Parachuting down to it. He said it was just somewhere in the ocean, and I guess we just happened to parachute like right over it needs to be. We got out of the airplane in the nick of time. Wheel's a good Wheel. I can't pronounce his name, dude. But it seems there's always something missing in his inventions. I guess nobody's perfect, including Neil. Alright, we come to. Next thing we knew, Will was standing in a huge palace. Couldn't remember anything since my water landing. Is everyone safe? We'll find out next time on Illusion of Gaia. Join us then. Bye.